What's up, guys? And I'm here with some good news, and then also oh wow, I got like two people on here already. It's good to see you, whoever just joined us. And like most people would be like only two people, or whatever, but not me. I'm happy with one, and I'm happy with 1,000. I'm just happy as I am. So I'll adjust this a little bit. In any case, let me explain what is going to happen when you choose to work with me. By the way, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to like all my videos if you like them. Okay, just honesty there. If you like my videos, then like them, and if you don't like them, then don't like them. You know what I mean? It's fine with this. And so let me tell you some stories, first of all, before I get into what's going to happen in your business, about when I chose to have mentors that really could help me out. I had been struggling for 7 years. And the reason I had been struggling for 7 years is because what I was doing was stupid. It wasn't necessarily stupid in all fashions. This is the strategies more definition of a stupid strategy that's not working that you keep repeating, right? That would be silly to do things like that. And so in any case, what happened is that I had been wandering around in shopping malls, hitting up strangers on street corners. I had been like hitting up waitresses and stuff. I'd go to like places like Starbucks. I didn't even drink coffee, and I'd just go there to just like talk to people there. And buy stuff I didn't need just to prospect. It was ridiculous because I really didn't understand that you could make money prospecting. And when I discovered that you could make money prospecting with David Wood, what happened is that my life really started to take off. So in any case, I'm sitting there and I'm living in this green 1996 Dodge Caravan. It had the paint peeling off. It had old rusted tires, like I parked at different beaches like every night of the week just to stay away from the cops because they used to wake me up and tell me to leave in the middle of the night and I had to work. And so we used to go to the homeless parks and then they'd wake us up there occasionally too. Which is actually nice. They knock on the window, shining down, and I think it's my heart started to pound. And then a few years later, age got 3,500 people in it. Got masks that like 5 million like that, or like 4 insane. I think it was like 485,000 that one. Actually, I got up to making $500,000 a month at a certain point. How did I go from a homeless man to making $500,000 a month? Well, it's really simple, actually. It's by this simple formula. Hold on, let me drink some water and I'll share it with you. And the formula is I discovered a sales funnel. So I have a sales funnel, okay, like this, where you've got leads, you've got traffic, you've got leads, you've got sales, and it's going into the sales funnel, okay? And then the funnel, they're coming down. Okay. Here's the deal that I want to make with you. If you really want to take off in your business, if you really want to be able to create wealth, not just commissions, how about commissions that turn into wealth? I think that we all have our own personal wisdom on how to use our money. Some of our wisdom is not that good. Some of our wisdom has inappropriate training to it, like mine did, for example, in the past before I changed. And that inappropriate use of money will cause a millionaire to lose all his wealth, a billionaire to lose all of his wealth, a thousandaire to lose all of his, all of his wealth. It'll get taken from him by misuse. A fool and his money soon part ways. This is one of my favorite books says that. A very good personal development book. Now, here's the thing. When you use money properly and you use resources properly and you manage risk well, right? You take risks, but they're managed risks. Okay, that you manage them. So when you take risks properly, you really are going to make a lot of money. A lot. How do you do that? You do that by making sure that you're taking at least 10% of the money that you're making and putting it into investments. Should be at least 10%. You tithe 10%, maybe give 10% to feed kids or pay off national debt or something. Invest 10%, save 10. You really should save 10%. So you should tithe 10%, save 10%, invest 10%. Live off 70%. What'll happen in your life when you work with me? A lot of stuff is going to change. Your personality is going to get better. It's going to change to be a better person. We all want a better version of ourselves, don't we? You're going to get healthier. You're going to feel better about your future. You're going to know exactly what to do step by step because I'll show you. Starting from zero. See, a lot of people, they would look at my situation that I've been in for the last, we'll just say right now. And they would look at it and they'd say, oh, man, not me. Why? Because I look at it like the greatest opportunity I've ever had. What do I mean by that? If I can get out of this, what can you do? Right? If I could get out of my situation, what can you do with yours? That's what this opportunity means. What this opportunity means is that I can make my story a victory story. I can turn my ex-victim story into a now power story. And stepping into my power as I'm helping you step into your power at the same time. I'll tell you, the people that got the richest working with me were people that started working with me in the first 3 months that I was in business. Why? Because me early. They got more attention. They got more help. Therefore, they created. I met everyone that ever got big before they got big most times. Even people like Matt Lloyd, who I've never really worked with. You know what I mean? I met him when he was broke. He shook my hand. I did a testimonial video for him, and he started taking off. I started working with him. He was broke. I helped him. Tracy Walker wasn't big before I started working with her. I wouldn't call her broke, but she was like lower income, definitely. Chris Darty wasn't big before I started working with him. Toby and Layla didn't take off till they met me. Lawrence Tam wasn't big. He was nobody. Chris Record, he wasn't that big. But Chris Record would have taken off anyway. I don't want to take credit for him. Not in the same way, though. I promise. Because I gave him all the relationships. I connected the place where he could get he could form those relationships very easily. He learned more from me than anybody he ever. ClickFunnels didn't exist until Russell Brunson joined Empower Network, although I don't want to take credit for ClickFunnels because he would have figured that out anyway, I'm certain. However, he certainly has modeled the Empower Network culture over at ClickFunnels, which is a much better system to promote than like for small business than any kind of other system you can promote. I think it's a better system to build your, I think it's a very good system. I don't think it's not going to be a better system than Empower Network for what we're doing, but it's going to be a different kind of business. So when you work with me, things that make your life take off. When you work with me, you're going to learn things that make your business take off. When you work with me, you're going to master things that make your business last. When you work with me, you're going to get to work with me when I'm starting. The best opportunity you can have. Go to www.iamtransformationinternational.com. Opt in. Give me an hour of your time. I promise. I could rewire your thinking in your business more in an hour than anybody you've ever met in your life. Doesn't matter who you've met. Doesn't matter. I don't care if it's Tony Robbins. That'd be hard to beat. But I would do it in a different way than Tony. I get you thinking bigger. I'll get you acting bigger. I'll get you creating better plans. New prosperity to hit your business in new ways. If you're thankful for me, I'm thankful for you. If I've helped you in some way, you can go ahead and pull out your credit card and make a decision to buy. So, what's going to happen? You're going to get more leads. You're going to get more sales. You're going to get more upsells. You're going to get better at closing on the phone. You're going to get better at writing blog posts. I think everybody agrees I'm pretty good at blog posts for whatever I'm talking about, right? You're going to get better at giving value. You're going to get better at personal development. You're going to get better at reading. You're going to get better at thinking. You're going to get better at math. You're going to get better at making commissions with that math. You're going to get better at split testing. You're going to get better at funnels. You're going to get better at businesses. You're going to write business plans, not just one. You're going to have lots of businesses once that one takes off. But first, we're going to write a plan for your business, a real one. And I'll read the whole thing. Doesn't matter if it's 300 pages. I'll read the whole business plan, every word. Okay? I can read it with you on the phone. I read a 100-page book today in about 20 minutes. I read the whole book of Deuteronomy today in 30 minutes. Remembered a ton. That book, though, I remember everything in that book. I can't read. I read it fast like that before once. Right? That book is far less complex than Deuteronomy. I think everyone would agree with that. So but here's the thing, right? I've got